I think at the bank I had to learn to say a lot of German.
Morgan, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
We can, great, thank you.
Great.
Holy, it's, one more minute. It is. You decide where to put the stuff.
Am I here?
No, I just
Can you leave a little shelf right here?
do, like my desk, the pull outs, like I need the full.
Steve over.
No. You're fine, but now this doesn't make sense. Is this all the? Consent agenda?
No.
No, yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
tax integration, yeah.
It says on the bottom if it's consent.
Oh.
That one's not consent. That's our first item. That's not. We're at seven.
Okay, we're at 7. I will call this meeting to order. You sure? No, we don't know. The county council meeting June 9th, 2026, 7 p.m. council chambers. Can I have a roll call, please?
Principal, here, Hill,
Here.
Holly,
Here.
Stubby,
Here.
Flaviter,
Here.
and Sorensen,
Here.
all present.
Thank you. We do not have any virtual, am I seating her on this one, or she's part of the comp plan?
I think that, yeah,
Okay.
she'll be presenting with the topic.
Okay,
So I just,
no, you don't see her,
okay,
right? No, we've never.
okay.
On to the pledge of allegiance, number 3.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We do not have any general public comments, number 4. So we'll move on to the consent agenda. The consent agenda contains items which staff consider to be routine and have already been discussed and recommended by a committee, board, or commission at a previous meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second that. Motion by Victoria, second by Terry. Roll call? Roll
Yes.
call, please.
Principal,
Aye.
Hill,
Aye.
Holly,
Aye.
Stubby,
Aye.
Flaviter,
Aye.
and Sorensen.
Aye.
6 ayes.
Number 12 is ordinance number 06-26 to update and adopt the comprehensive plan of the city of Berlin. The recommendation is to approve adoption of ordinance 06-26 to adopt Berlin 2046 comprehensive plan as recommended by the Plan Commission. And we have Morgan with us. Okay.
Tim, do you want to start us off with a little brief intro and then maybe Morgan can fill in?
Sure.
Okay, just to reiterate some of the items, I have some notes here for this. Do it shorthand. Oh, there it is. So this comes after the last year plus of our process for updating this from the Plan Commission and the community engagement that started off with the public participation plan. And then went into, there was a open house event and the hearing that just happened this last month, and we are here now finally after what feels like it's been quite a while and have the update in having your approval.
Thanks, Tim. Yeah, like you said, we started this project. I think it was actually just about a year ago. And yeah, it's been a lot of hard effort on the part of the city and the Plan Commission. We've brought drafts to the Plan Commission throughout the process. I'll note we also had the survey, which you can see in the appendix, just to note in addition to the public engagement. But yeah, after a year of long work, we are really happy to present the final plan to you all. Coming to you remotely from Milwaukee, as you probably know, my firm, MSA, was hired to assist with the project. And so I've been coming every couple months since I started on the project.
Great, thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Tim or Morgan? I am,
Sorry. With the adoption of the plan, does that include the metrics and follow-ups that we were talking about as well?
regarding,
The adoption of the comprehensive plan?
Can you maybe refer to the strategic plan?
Oh, yes, that's where I was. That's where my brain was. Yep,
Okay.
never mind.
so my comment was going to be, I'm excited to cross a plan off my list. Because I cannot keep them all straight.
Yes, that's.
We decided to do all of it at once, which was note to self, let's not do this again.
Yes, my comprehensive plan or in strategic plan, thank you.
Yes, okay. Any other questions? Long time coming, happy to see this one come to fruition.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah,
Much appreciated.
Oh my God, it was so lovely getting to know the community and working with you all. Staff's been amazing. So many involved community members. So I've really appreciated working on this project.
If there's no other questions, we'll entertain the motion.
I make a motion to approve the adoption of ordinance number 06-26 to adopt Berlin 2046 comprehensive plan as recommended by the Plan Commission.
I'll second that.
Motion by Missy, second by Terry. Can I have a roll call, please?
Sorensen? Aye.
Clover?
Aye.
Stubby?
Aye.
Holly?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Frisbee?
Aye.
6 aye.
Motion carries. Thanks again, Morgan, for all your help.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we will move on to number 13, which is the alcohol beverage license request of On the Square LLC. Yes. Yep. This is being recorded on Zoom, so it's not live on YouTube tonight. So once the meeting is finished, I will upload it to YouTube so that it's still on YouTube. It's once all our technology is in place, we won't have this issue, but okay. 13, alcohol beverage license request of On the Square LLC, Class B beer license and a Class B liquor license at 116 North Cape Run Street, which was just on the square, as you can see as presented. They have new owners. We're excited to see this transition. We're going to miss, I will personally miss the venues. But so in front of you have the transition of that license. Does anybody want to take a stab or have questions or want to read that long suggested motion?
That's a long one. I will make a motion to grant a Class B beer license and a Class B liquor license to On the Square LLC for the premises identified in their application dated 4/10/26, provided that the city clerk shall not issue the license unless and until the city clerk receives all of the following. 1, full and unconditional surrender of the license currently in effect for the premises. 2, proof that the city clerk's satisfaction that the applicant either owns the premise or has approval from the owner for the issuance of the license. 3, all applicable fees and costs are paid along with any delinquencies owed to the city, and if any, 4, proof that the seller's permit has been issued to the applicant by the state of Wisconsin, and 5, all conditions must be satisfied within 30 days of this approval, or this approval is void.
I'll second.
Okay, motion by Victoria, second by Jamie. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. On to number 14, the Street Cruisers Inc. Special Event Permit Application for August 9th, 2026. The recommendation is approval of special events on streets, highways, and municipal parking lots permit for the Street Cruisers Car Show. Reminder, this is a car show only, this has nothing to do with the parade or cruise or anything else like that, so this is just a car show. 39th annual car show, we should add. Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve the special events on streets, highways, and municipal parking lot permit for Street Cruisers Inc. Berlin Car Show at Riverside Park on August 9th, 2026.
Second. Motion by Terry, second by Misty, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 15 is the fire department's request to sell beer, fermented malt beverages at the car show in Riverside Park, also on August 9th, 2026. The recommendation is to approve the fire department's request to sell beer. Do we have any questions for our fire chief? He looks very excited to be here.
I'll make a motion to approve the fire department's request to sell beer, fermented malt beverages at the 2026 car show as permitted under state statute 125.06 parentheses 6 and resolution number 13-21.
I'll fix that.
Motion by Sam, second by Terry, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thanks for being here, chief.
Expect special outfits.
Yeah. Okay, number 16 is the Oakwood Cemetery request to purchase new lighting for the archway, bell tower, and chapel at a cost not to exceed $5,140. So it looks like, sorry, I'm rereading this. So we already approved the request for 10,000, and so they're asking for the extra.
Yes. They did the previous project that you approved, they stayed under budget, and now they'd like to do a second project. For any we have around there, for usually attends meetings, so she's more familiar with the request.
Yeah, there was additional lighting they wanted for some of the dark spots that weren't lit yet, and then the gate.
Can you speak into the mic?
Oh, sure. So you have to steal, you have to share with Terry.
They wanted additional funding for, well, it's their own funding, but they wanted to add more lighting to the dark spots on the chapel and then to the entrance gate. So that's what they're asking for.
So when you say, so they have already budgeted. This is our funds or their funds?
Their funds.
We're responsible for any maintenance in the future as well as the electric bill, which we reached out and it's fairly negligible, the difference in their LEDs, thank you. But this would be the cost of the city would incur ongoing with this.
Any other questions?
I'll make a motion to approve the request of the Oakwood Cemetery Board to purchase and install lighting for the chapel, bell tower, and doorway and the archway at a cost of no more than $5,140.
I'll second that.
Motion by Terry, second by Tracy, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 17 is a raise and removal order for 194 South Wisconsin Street. Parcel number as presented, the recommendation is issue a raise and removal order for 194 South Wisconsin Street and authorize commencing the process, including potential litigation. Tim, what do you got for us?
I'm here just to ask for approval for the next steps that are outlined in the letter from the attorney. regarding the unsafe building at 194 South Wisconsin Street. Property is already placarded as unsafe for habitation, occupancy, and use. Our building inspectors have witnessed for a while, as you can see in the timeline, extensive structural issues. There are also now significant sanitation issues confirmed by the county health department. Despite the prior outreach, inspections, and some unpermitted work, the building is still unfit for human occupancy. So, and without, I'd say, the most specific numbers, the guesstimate from the building inspector, just based on their understanding of what costs tend to be, is that the repairs would be prohibitively costly, exceeding the property's value. Staff does not expect the ownership to change its tone in response to our notices, but this is a last attempt to get some sort of response that would be either acknowledgement of the need to raise this property and steps to see that happen, or some miraculous better alternative on for their behalf. So following the health department's record, which, as you can see, is a major step for this, we would ask that you would recommend the issuing of the formal raise and remove order by the inspectors and initiating this process.
So can you give just a reminder or layman's terms of what, so we're gonna order the raise, not raise and repair, raise and removal. And we asked them, I mean, we're assuming they're not gonna pay for that. Right, I mean, obviously they haven't done anything. I'm just wondering what this is gonna cost to the city or how this is going to play out.
Yeah, I say there's not really an assumption at this point. It's still giving a bit of grace of that 30-day period of time. And at the end of that is when we would come back to have that discussion.
Sure.
And when that would be
Okay.
essentially a certainty at that point.
I just wanted to point one thing out that I noticed. And only because I talked to the county health,
Sure.
one of the officers today, that, they're deeming it unsafe for human habitation, but they did not deem the structural issues, that is the building inspector.
Yeah, that was building inspectors.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had the same sort of conversation with them, and yeah, that is hopefully a distinction that, yeah, we're really making here. I'd say that was never realizing any report there, but yes, that's the case that they're talking about sanitation, the inspectors are talking about the structure. Together, those, fill in those gaps.
Do we have the building inspector report in here? Or did I have it?
No, they have not done anything but an exterior inspection.
So there has been no interior inspection.
Presumably, that would be something that should take place in the next 30 days to, yeah, move everything. The way that would be logical, and yeah, they've seen the inside to some degree, or as they go in other openings, but, yeah, that's something that I'm sure it would be nice to have them see every single room thoroughly.
Yeah, is this the older, is this their residence or was this a rental property, do you know?
Was a residence before it was, well, it was, yeah, it was a residence of the owner.
The owner lived there,
Previously, nobody lives there now.
but it was owner occupied,
Okay.
owner occupied was never a rental.
So then I guess so there's never been an internal,
I see. They said there's a hole in the roof.
I get, my question is. Let's see, so May 13th, 2026, the county health department placed part of the building as unsafe for human habitation. They confirmed significant structural issues and added this to the existing concerns. It is not the health department's place to define those structural issues, and that's why I'm asking where the building inspector was coming in on what his findings were if he was not inside. To see those,
Yeah, they already made their judgment just from the outside and what they could see from the outside in the inside.
Right, through windows and.
Just building inspectors believe it is unreasonable to repair the building. If I'm looking at the raise and repair procedure, it looks like first we would issue this notice
And then-
of that, and then the inspector would complete a comprehensive report. This- My understanding is correct, and how that goes. I'm assuming.
Okay, so then we are just looking forward to move forward with this so that they can continue their process. I mean, and we've all, not that we wanna see this happen, but.
Yeah.
This is not helping our community a little bit.
The procedures here is kind of drawn out on the second page of the letter from the attorney. And it notes you guys authorized, then does this thorough report, those things.
And this owner, they've been given all the programs and information that we have to help them,
Yes,
and they just refuse to even try,
yeah,
no response.
judging by their response. Yeah, they've not really taken any of that information. Yeah, cause, this would likely, I would imagine, qualify for some of those programs. That's been communicated to them, and those programs have not been executed in any fashion.
So what is your communication with them? What is the communication you've had? Like, have you talked on the phone with them at all?
The inspectors have talked, I'd say that there was a period of time that they're talking pretty regularly, trying to urge them to not have this be the outcome.
Okay.
And they're the ones that gave them the information about the programs.
I believe that, so the information was given when we did the, site visit, it was last year.
Is it appropriate for me to ask if law enforcement was recently called to this place?
I don't know if you.
Yeah, they were, I have it on the timeline, they were in May at this house.
Yeah.
In the last few weeks? Cause
May
I
13th.
think an organization I belong to helped go in, so I'm not sure if I should make a decision on this. So I'm gonna abstain.
If there are any other questions. There's quite a bit of material here kind of thrown at you at once.
I'll make a motion to direct staff to continue with the raise and remove order proceedings as noted in the opinion letter from March 6, 25, and this would include having the building inspectors complete an inspection and draft a notice to elicit some kind of voluntary. I'll second.
Motion by Victoria, second by Sam, all in favor say aye. Any opposed?
Abstain.
Sorry. Let me do it, let's back it up, let's do a roll call vote for that, please.
Crystal,
Aye.
Hill,
Aye.
Holly,
Aye.
Stubby,
Aye.
Claviter,
Nay.
and Sorensen.
Abstain.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 passes. Motion carries.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Number 18 is Utilities Compliance Maintenance Annual Report, CMAR, and Resolution number 26-05. The recommendation is to approve the resolution and place on file. It sounds like you just.
Yeah, so annually, the wastewater treatment plant has to, prepare this report, and submit that. And it's also a requirement that you guys are made aware and, approve of the report. So, there's a resolution stating that has happened, as well as the actual report card there. As you can see, we did amazing on all but the first category. The first category is, effluent that is brought into the plant. So that's what people are sending through the pipes to us.
So we don't get a control on that though.
Not really, I mean, they have to pay, for what they send to us so that we get treated adequately, but that one's a difficult one to.
So is that say, if I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, people are putting things down the drain essentially that they shouldn't be?
Well, or it doesn't necessarily have to be like, different businesses and things can use chemicals and things that are difficult to treat.
So what is the city, if the city has a grade on that, what is the city's responsibility on that portion?
How do we fix it? How do we bring it up?
I can ask our utility director to come in and speak more,
Yeah, I mean, an update in our email is.
that's fine, okay.
I don't think this needs to come back for anything, he doesn't need to come back, but just an explanation of how we fix a letter grade of a D. Is there a way for us to improve, or is that just?
Oh, I'm reading in the thing, there is a comment, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It said-
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Brian.
main
pointed
reason
that
for
out.
this is industrial loading, some industries in Brooklyn are discharging very high BOD waste. Berlin
But
is
again-
surcharging for that.
But there's no way to increase our grade without. You would think without putting some. Stipulations or something in place to not allow, I mean, we can't fix it, right? I guess that's just a question.
I can ask him, my understanding would be that you would have to restrict what your businesses can, send businesses from them.
I don't know that they can tell who is dumping it, so you
Okay.
can't actually charge anybody for it, or you can't
Sure.
discipline, for lack of a better term, anybody.
Well, that's my question, like, are we just stuck with that D, like, we can't fix it?
It might be.
It says that we're surcharging all industries, so.
Okay. So we need to approve the resolution and place,
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 26-05.
yeah.
Approving the 2025 compliance maintenance annual report from the Berlin wastewater treatment facility.
One second.
Motion by Sam, second by Victoria, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 19 is proposal for real estate services for Wisconsin 91, Wisconsin 49 South to Berlin, project ID 6540-01-03. The recommendation is to approve the proposal and authorize a contract for real estate services.
We received 10 proposals for the real estate services regarding the Highway 91 project. The goal was to try to have that to you guys, because we put that would be approximately due on that effort, however, we are still doing our due diligence on those to make sure that we get a hold of, references and all that kind of stuff. And so.
So we're not ready?
We're not,
Okay,
so I will bring it back.
that was an easy one.
But we did have 10 proposals come in, which I thought was great.
I was gonna say, what were we expecting? Was that
I was like, somebody would respond.
just?
Do we need a motion to put this on the next agenda?
No.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's number 20, old business. Does anybody have anything for old business? 21, new business, anything to add to the agenda for new business? If not, number 22.
I'll make it a motion. I'll make a motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Sam, second by Misty, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries and meeting adjourned at.
Oh, good.